Hey y'all, it is Cassie Bollinger. It's tonight's Market Wednesday. I decided to just record this because it is the night before Thanksgiving, and a lot of people are getting stuff baking, and they're getting family coming in. So there's so much stuff going on right now. I figured I would just come on here to kind of give you a little bit of help. I want to talk tonight about my journey through Scentsy and maybe relate it to a way that you can associate it with your journey because all of our journeys are similar, but they're never going to be the same. So my journey started with, we're going to say, a toll road. It's kind of a great analogy that I seriously, it popped in my head earlier, and I feel like I need to go with it. So it's a toll road, but you have to think of it more of like a video game. So I'm talking like the multiple players, like World of Warcraft, Minecraft. Well, maybe not Minecraft, but like World of Warcraft. Any of the action games that they send out updates after you hit a certain level. So that's kind of the analogy I want to go with. So we're in a video game, but this video game is a toll road. So everybody starts their journey different ways. Some are get gifted on their kits, so they get zero out of pocket. Some of them earned them, so like they were doing extra chores around. Their parents gave them money, and they were able to get their kits, their card. Then you have others that just decided they're going to go ahead and pay for the full $99 kit. So everybody starts, depending on what time of year it is, in the same area. So you get started in the same area, but we all have different backgrounds. We all have, we're all different characters because we're all uniquely us. And there's not two characters exactly alike in any of those games. So in our world of Scentsy, none of us are alike. So on this toll road, we all had to join, right? So it may have had 16 different batches before. It may have had all these different things. So if this analogy isn't working for you, just stay with me. I promise. Because then we're going to talk about in this game, it's a toll road. So most of us who have driven know about toll roads. So you get on a toll road and it's normally smooth sailing. So in the beginning, on my journey on my toll road. So it was a $20 join kit. I joined in May of 2020. There was no directions. There was no energy packs. There was no power-ups. It was just kind of scramble and keep going. But I knew how to drive. It's kind of like I know how to work Facebook. I've been on Facebook from like almost the beginning. So I knew Facebook was going to be my platform because that's what I used all the time. So again, I didn't have a guide of how to work my business or how to get everything started, but I wanted to start with something that I knew how to use. So Facebook is my platform. So going on my path, I scrambled. I just had enough energy. I had enough motivation and determination that no matter what, I was going to hit whatever mile marker I needed to go to. So it didn't matter how I got there. I just knew I was going to get there. So again, we all start on this. Oops, sorry. We all start on this, but we just never know. Like it's never going to be the same for each person individually. So on my journey, I scrambled around. I didn't even know. I was just sending out messages to everybody. So in your hustle and bustle of the holiday season right now, think about this. All you need is your basics to survive when it's busy. So in our slow seasons with our spring and summer, when it's a little bit less slower, there's not as many releases. There's normally just monthly programs, not like stuff coming out every week. That's when you can build up these basics to get used to them. So in the beginning, all I did was I focused on Facebook. Facebook was my jam. I learned how to open up my own private group. I came up with my name. I made sure I had my website. Of course, in the beginning, I didn't know what to do. I just started doing whatever I could. I copy and pasted from other people's posts. I didn't have a lot of Scentsy friends. I literally only had the person who I signed up underneath of, and that was it. Like, I didn't have a lot of people that I knew had done Scentsy. Now, in the course of my almost 3 years, I have found more people that have either done Scentsy and currently in it, or had done Scentsy previously. Some of them have come back, some of them have not, or some of them have been in, but they're just kind of a little bit under the radar. So they're there, but they're not predominantly out there that I knew that they were there, if that makes any sense. So I just knew that I had to focus on the basics, with letting everybody know that I sell Scentsy. Letting everybody know, meaning I started making phone calls. I started texting them. Then I started doing Facebook messaging. That's when I came across that if you message multiple people back to back and they're not replying, or they're not your personal friend, Facebook will block it. They'll say basically that you're sending out spam messages, and they put you like on a 24-hour hold on messaging. Now, if someone messages you, you can still reply. You just can't create new messages to people that you are not friends with, that you do not have a open conversation with currently. So I found that out really early, because that almost kind of ended up being like my goal every time I decided to start messaging my customers. I knew with my VIP group, I was just going to invite every single person in the world, because everybody loves Scentsy. When you start using the products, everybody loves things about Scentsy, but there's always downfalls that someone will come across. Either they have a consultant and they're not able to get a hold of them, or it's the shipping, or let's see, maybe the item sells out, they don't have it. The consultant decides that this life isn't for them, and they kind of take a back seat. They kind of watch. For me, I knew that this was it. Like, I don't know what actually clicked in my mind and when exactly that point that I knew that I'd be a lifer, but Scentsy for me is everything. I love the way that the business platform is set up on. I love the compensation. I love the people, the Scentsy community, the family. That's all the things that I fell in love with for Scentsy. Now, there's always going to be those ups and downs of issues. So we've had to where our workstation and our website have crashed. One or the other has crashed. There's been incidents with the Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack Skellington selling out so fast, like within minutes, that we crashed the whole system. There's always going to be things, but I still knew that that was like a hiccup. That was just a little bump in the road on my toll road, because everything that Scentsy has stood behind is everything that I've always wanted. The belonging, the community, the affirmations that they send out monthly. They have yearly different affirmations that they send out. Some groups are huge, some groups are small, but there's a lot of great leaders throughout Scentsy that will help anybody who asks. Now, you're always going to have that group of people that don't do trainings, that don't answer to text messages, don't communicate, and that happens. But because Scentsy's community is amazing, you can find your tribe. You can find the table that you can sit at, either by building it or creating it with another group of people. They don't have to be associated with you directly through what we call like an upline or a downline or family or lineage, or however you want to say it. I knew that I needed lots of information. I love to retain information. I love knowledge. So I decided that how I was going to run my business was I was going to learn different aspects of the business. Now, in the beginning, again, all I did was I was very good about sending out messages, letting people know that I'm a Scentsy consultant. I would love to help them. I would love to either save them money, get them free or half price items, or, maybe even offer them the opportunity to do what I'm doing. I wanted to share the love that I have for Scentsy. And anytime that it gets crazy and busy and chaotic, and there's so many things that I'm trying to work on, I always go back to the basics. the basics were of everything that worked for me in the beginning was messaging each of my customers individually, letting them know I'm selling Scentsy. I have Black Friday deals. I have Cyber Monday deals. There's stuff being released this day and this day. So that is my ultimate goal with Scentsy. So on my toll road, I'm driving down and I'm basically just kind of weaving in and out of people. I get stuck behind some people. I kind of like have to put on the brakes because maybe I'm not sure which direction to go because there's these side roads. So on your toll road, there's always these side directions. So you got to look at those exits could be trainings. They may power you up. They could be a training like going to World Tour or SFR. It is a great experience. You are taking a pause from the world for that day or for those 3 days, but you are being transported into an area where everything gets powered up. Your mind, your soul, you get the new energy. You're around like-minded people that love Scentsy, and the energy is so contagious. Now, there's other times that those exits aren't always good for you. It's the, I'm really busy right now. So you kind of take that exit. Some people don't get back on the toll road. Some people, it takes time and then they come back on and they're back to going. There could be health issues. There could be, we had the pandemic. I mean, that's actually when I started. So for me, it was a bonus because I was building in that time and I wasn't like I didn't have anything to maintain because I didn't have like any past experience with Scentsy. So on your toll road, you have to remember there's times that you need to exit, that you have to take a break. You have to take a bathroom break. You have to take a sleep break. You need to go and you want to stop to go see the world's biggest yarn. Or you want to stop to see something else. So just remember that you can exit at any time on any exit you want to. But for you to get to that final destination of where you have set, you have to get back on to the road. And it doesn't matter how long in between each time you go, there's nobody telling you that you have a time limit. You started this business any which way. You either got a zero out of pocket kit, you paid the $59. Right now it's $59 for the hostess exclusive kit and the $99 starter kit. Now, at any point in time since we've started with Scentsy, there has been tons of different promotions. You can get them zero out of a pocket. They've done a $20, a $25. They've done a $22. So there's different times that they'll do different promotions. So again, it doesn't matter how you get on, just get on the road and start moving down. There's different things that you can do while you're on the road. Now, in your journey, you're going to have people that kind of start hopping into your caravan. They're going to be people that you're building a team. And the only way that they know about this toll road is if you tell them. And you say, hey, I'm going to meet you over here and you just follow me. Now, a lot of people follow really closely. Like you're talking back to back. You can see inside their car because they're so close to you. There's some that's going to go side by side. Like they're kind of going with the flow. They're cruising next to you. They're not really worried about where they're going because they're just kind of going with the flow. They know that you're going to let them know where to exit, how to go. There's others that will start to lag back. And it's not that you can't communicate, like having a CB or having a cell phone, being able to text message them or call them and say, hey, are you still behind me? And they're like, yep, everything's good. So you don't worry about it. So you're going to have different people of your caravan that are going to go at different paces. We all know what the destination that we're wanting to go to. It may not be exactly the same place, same speed, but we're all on this journey together. I love the way that Scentsy has the different promotions set up. I love the way that during the fall and winter season, which is my favorite, that we have so many things coming back to back. It ends up being so fast paced. Sorry, guys, I have my allergies are acting up and I need to check my nose. So sorry. I didn't want you to see me pick my nose, but hey, This is what happens whenever we do a live. But I want you to know that your journey is what you make of it. You can have people that are in your car. That could be your family. That could be if you have a partner, your spouse, your significant other, your kids. They're on this journey with you. Now, they may be sleeping in the back while you're driving. You may be taking a nap while your significant other is driving. The way that your business runs is totally up to you because you're all on some destination. Now, they may be staying at grandma's house. The kids may be going away for camp during the summer, so they may not be involved in your business 100%, 90%, 80%, 50%, or 5%. But just know that they will see what you do with your business. They will see how you interact. And I've had a lot of health issues here lately. I had hurt my back a couple of weeks ago. Oh, well, I say a couple of weeks, but almost a month ago. And I was down in bed. Like I could not move certain ways at all. It took everything I could to get out of bed just to go to the restroom. So while I was there, I was fine. If I sat a certain way, I could get on my phone for a little bit of time, but the strain of my back, I'd have to roll over on my side and try to do it, and I'd work as long as I could. I still tried to touch my business every single day, but that's where I kind of dwindled down. I couldn't go and do my happy mail, but I can at least send out text messages. Then about a week and a half ago, I came down with vertigo. It was really bad. The way that your mind is thinking, you can't, every time that you sit up, if you go too fast, the world spins. And it also messed with my brain, mostly just that it confused me. There was a lot of things that I was going to try to say, but the world was swooshed by me, and my brain was so worried about the vertigo that I couldn't get my words out. So remember, everybody is going through a hard battle. Everybody is going through what they're going through, but we still have a journey to do. Now, at any point in time, you can get off on this toll road and you can never look back. For me, I want to keep trucking. It doesn't matter if I get a flat tire. It doesn't matter if I run out of gas. It doesn't matter if I have to pull someone else with me. I know that my journey for me is going to be whatever Scentsy has in store for me. There are different things about your journey down this toll road that you have to learn. And everybody's going to learn them at different paces and at different, points in their, in their journey. In the beginning, some people are starting with brand new cars because they've done something like this before. They prepared, they knew what they were getting into. Other people signed up, but they didn't even have a vehicle. So they are doing this on foot. So they are doing their step-by-step, literally step-by-step, going down their journey. Others just kind of got in on whatever was on the side of the road. It may not have an alignment, or maybe there's no windows or no AC, no heater, and they're just going through whatever they can, but they are trucking. They are going through, but they are stopping every chance that they get, and they're fixing every little piece of their vehicle as they move along. What does that mean? That means you start with what you have and you know. If you start with just your kids and you don't ever purchase anything for yourself again, you can still be successful in this business. If you start with a kit and then you get the shooting star kit, which is you take your original kit, and it's just bigger with different items, more of the different products, and more things that you can show. So that's like getting an upgrade on whatever your current vehicle is. Then you look at it as they go along. Maybe they had to stop for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks on their gas. So you have to remember that on this toll road, we are all on a journey, and we all have a destination that we are wanting to get to. We all have different luggage that we bring with us. We all have different vehicles that were going to get there. But your choice for you is to figure out how bad you want it. If you want this business to work for you, you will figure it out on your own. You will fight tooth and nail to find the motivation, your inspiration, your find the dedication, your consistency, your persistence. There's ways for you to build any business from whatever background that you have. Guys, I don't have a college degree. I have 61 hours. I've gone to TCC and UTA. I still never finished. I've never gotten a diploma. I honestly don't know what I'd even do with it if I had it right now. My journey is different. We have so many different types of people within the Scentsy family that have backgrounds that could blow your mind. We have lawyers, we have teachers, we have nurses, we have doctors, we have bankers, we've had customer service, we've had retail, we've had some people that only ever worked at fast food. There's some that even own their own businesses and other different direct sales companies that have taken a go with Scentsy and have built amazing empires. Now, maybe your goal at Scentsy is not about making an empire. Maybe you're just wanting that little bit of money to be able to go out on a date, or maybe having that, maybe that paying that extra car payment because you're almost done, or paying off your student loans, or just getting groceries. So there's so many different reasons on why we're on our journey. And it's hard for someone like myself who is very competitive and I love a challenge and I want to hit it head first. And I want to do all the things. I want to stop at every single place, everywhere we go. Like, ooh, look at that. And, ooh, look at that. And oh, look at that. But sometimes that becomes overwhelming. And sometimes you have to take that step back and realize, why am I doing this? I signed up with Scentsy because I had no job. I couldn't find a job during the pandemic. I was scared. I was depressed. I was angry. I was sad. I was frustrated. But I took a chance on me, finding satisfaction in what I'm doing, finding that drive that would push me to the next day, to the next week, to the next month, to even the next year. Scentsy has done so much for me, and Scentsy has been a huge part of my life. Now, my husband has helped here and there, and he's helping more with the business every single day. My daughters have, both of them have come in and they've helped on certain things. They take some videos for me, some pictures. They help on that aspect. I would love for them to do more, but they don't have that drive and determination. I don't fail. I've been told I'm a failure. I've been told that I should get a real job. You can't support your family on that. What are you going to do about insurance? What are you going to do about this? There's always going to be those naysayers that sit on the sideline and want to tell me how to live my life and how to do my day to day, but they're not paying my bills. The only person that I had to have a conversation with is myself and my husband. The kids know that no matter what, they're going to have food, they're going to have clothes, they're going to have electricity, water, housing, everything that they need. They know at times whenever it gets tough that they may not have everything they want. Your determination in this business and with this company is all about you. It's about having that conversation. Now, you can let the people on the sideline tell you how to live your life and how to make your choices. But if they're not paying your bills and they're not making you happy, then why are you letting them drag you down, drag you back? I know that God put me in a path to Scentsy that I didn't even see that I was having. And how long this journey will last is ultimately up to Him and up to me. I don't ever see leaving Scentsy in any way, shape, or form because of the joy it gives me. When I help someone find the opportunity and they're so excited because they get their first check and they're like, I was able to buy groceries. I was able to fill up my gas tank. I was able to pay for my kids' sports. And I was able to go to those sports because I wasn't working a second job where I had to go clock in and clock out. I was able to work it on my own time. So your journey of your Scentsy journey, going down this toll road, is all about what you want to put into it. Now, people can say, well, I'm busy because I have kids. I have to cook and clean. I have to do the bills. I have to do the lawn. I have to do laundry. We have sports. I'm in 15 different places all day long. Well, guys, the vehicle you're in can take you there. You bringing a bag of Scentsy with you to your kids' sporting events, their football, their cheerleading, their basketball, if they're in scouts or if they're in some other club, archery. If they're in a club, you're going to be around other parents. You said that you have to cook and clean, and we have cleaning products. We have laundry products. If you knew that you were going to go buy laundry products and get money back off of everything you purchased, would you not do that instead of just giving someone your money and then you just got to keep coming back, but no one says hello, no one says thank you, no one does anything? I mean, I love that Scentsy is basically paying me back for the items that I would already buy. Guys, the counter clean. I love using the counter clean because I can clean with it. It leaves a protective barrier, so it becomes easier to clean every single time. And every time that I have to purchase 1 or 3 or more that I have to get, I get money back. When I go to Kroger, I may get a little bit of a discount, but they don't send me a thank you note. They don't pay me for buying their stuff from them. Now, we don't have every single product through Scentsy, so I have to do some of my grocery shopping other places, but it reminds me that when I go and I spend my hard-earned money on something, that I'm thankful because I get awards through Scentsy. I may have bought it for myself. I get paid back my commission on it. And then it all accumulates. And then they're like, hey, you've earned the monthly sales award. You've earned the annual sales award. You've earned this incentive trip. And all I did was buy for me. Now, for my customers, I always remind myself that, like, if they message me and they need an order and I place the order, I always tell them thank you. I always say thank you for my order. I'll let you know updates if I'm placing it for them. If they've placed it, I'm like, thank you so much. I send a happy mail. I sit there and say thank you because I want them to know how much I appreciate it. I'm not just someone sitting in the back going like, whoop, whoop, I got an order. They're going to come back. Maybe. I don't care. They're just going to come back. I ain't going to worry about it. Like, I care. I do a happy dance and then I tell them, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Now, sometimes if the phone number doesn't work, I'll send a little message and it'll bounce back saying that this is not a cell phone. If I call, I'll leave a voicemail. Voicemail's full. I'll send an email. Like, there's ways that I try to contact. So not every customer have I contacted, have I gotten a response from. But that's okay because I've attempted to do my job. I made sure that they know how much I appreciate them putting the faith in me to purchase items from me. I always try to make sure that I give my customers the best deals. I offer my local customers free shipping because I'm shipping from my house and they can come and pick up. I've started to slowly add back to like deliveries again, but it's not something I'm doing full force yet because before I was driving 5 to 6 hours every time I went delivering because I had customers everywhere. And it was, for me, too much for me to handle. So remember, as your journey goes on and how your toll road and your power ups going to like SFR and World Tour and your detours because you had a flat tire. You needed to learn how to use Canva or Instagram, or you needed to find a new system on how to send out happy mail or follow ups. Guys, you're going to have those bumps in the roads and you're going to find new ways to do it. I mean, to change a tire, there's multiple ways that you can do it. Some ways are easier. If you need to get gas, there's some of them that have full service. So that means those are like those VIP or the Scentsy groups that have trainings and they have posts and they have pictures and different products. Those are your full service because they're giving you everything that you can use. But unless you show up, unless you decide to use those services, is it giving you benefits? So I hope this analogy worked for you. I really love doing my work at Wednesdays. I thank you so much for showing up for your business. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If this gives you any aha moments, please comment down below. I would love to talk to each and every one of you. If you have any questions, Scentsy, I'm a lifer, guys. I'm going to be here until I'm not here. So I just want to tell you guys, I love you all. I hope you have a blessed Thanksgiving Eve, and I will see you guys next week.